Okay, after a very long delay, we're finally able to make some progress on the house. It took the electric company over 3 months to get power out to the house. That's just a long story. A lot of red tape, township, all that kind of stuff, but we finally got an electric pole out there. Electric is run, so there's electric, natural gas, and the house is now heated, so the drywallers were able to come back and mud and tape and sand everything smooth. Next up is they're going to paint the interior. But right now, my wife and I are down in the basement where we've got all of our interior doors, and we're clear coating them, getting them ready to be installed. So I'll show you a little bit of that right now. Also, as you can see, we got all the siding up. And I think my wife did a fantastic job picking out the colors. Speaking of my wife, there she is. Today's video is sponsored by me, because I'm paying for everything. So inside the house, everything has been mudded and taped and sanded smooth. So the next step is they're going to come in here and wipe off all the dust, and then they're going to put on a primer coat, and we're going to take it from there. Now the ceilings throughout the house have this texture coat on them. I'm going to see if I can zoom in, kind of show you this. The drywallers did a fantastic job. Everything is real smooth, make the painter's job a lot easier. So, progress. All right, let me show you what we've got going on down here. We have a basement full of doors that we are finishing. These two doors right here are going to be office doors, barn doors in front of the office. And then this green Mamma Jamma here is going to be our pantry door. So, and we just use sort of an olive-ish paint stain. So each one of these doors, they're all interior doors, are going to get 2 coats of fast drying polyurethane, a light sanding in between coats, and then sort of a final light sanding at the end. Now after the sanding in between coats, we take a tack cloth like my wife is doing here and just getting rid of all the dust and little tiny particles. One of the ways that we're saving money is we bought the doors from a big box store, Menards, which is here in the Midwest. A lot of doors. Let's see, there's 13 doors in total, 9 regular interior doors, 2 office doors, and 1 pantry door. The office doors get a coat of Danish oil to darken them up a little bit, and I'll show those a little bit later. And or maybe I've already shown them to you. I don't know where I am in the video editing process. While I'm down here taking care of all the doors, my wife and mother-in-law are upstairs painting all of the interior rooms. The contractor already did a primer coat on everything, and then my wife and mother-in-law are going around all the walls and doing our color coat. And I'm down here doing the doors for 2 reasons. Number 1, I don't like / am not very good at painting. And number 2, they're listening to 80s music up there, and that's no good. Well, they got the kitchen all done before the cabinets come tomorrow. Yep, bathrooms are all done. One last look before we see cabinets. Here's the master bathroom, all ready for cabinets, which will be coming later in the week.
Paint the short wall. You're gonna have to come across on the short wall anyway. That's true. But I already started this, so I can't stop now. Gosh, I can't wait till I go up and I'll just dodge.
This is our 4th day painting, our 2nd weekend. This is what we got going on here.
Shut up and be nice.
And My mother-in-law and my wife are painting the walls while I'm getting some clear coat on all the trim, and that's what our weekend is consisting of. The walls are a different color than the ceiling, and this wall is leading down to the basement. We didn't have the equipment necessary to get up there with scaffolding. My mother-in-law is actually using a paintbrush duct taped to a pole. That's skill right there. She did an absolutely perfect job. Gotta do what you gotta do. Good job, Margaret. You can put it on by going like this. That's fine. Line up one, you want to do one nice long. So this is day 5 of painting and clear coating. So with the exception of some of the door frames, which my wife is clear coating right now, all the interior doors have been clear coated. We went with a solid core poplar for most of the interior doors. Over here, this is a solid pine door. It's going to be a sliding barn door. This is going to be our pantry door. And this is a solid pine, also barn door. 2 of these are going to be for our office. And we did the paint stain on this and the stain on this door. Our builder is going to be hanging them and using his own hardware. I have a tear. There's not really a whole lot to say about that. So you put the poly on, and then you sand, and then you put the poly on, and then you lightly sand, and then you're done. So, say B-roll.
B-roll.